Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to Banner Saga. Let us continue. Let me just make sure everything's working here. Let's continue this game with Resume. Yes. So we have a lot of Varls there, 49 fighters, 9 days of supplies. Heroes? Okay, nobody needs to be rested. Or nobody needs rest, I should say. I guess leave. I mean, there's not else we can do. We've gone up there. Nope. I don't see any dredge at the foreground. I do. Oh, here, there's a dead one. There's another dead one here. Did I mention I love how this game looks? That's the leave icon. Yeah. Alright, let's leave. We're ready. What's our approach? Bait the dredge into attacking and wear them down. Break through the front line and don't stop. Send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively. Go all out, strike hard and drive them back. Drive them off. I do like this, but that means sacrificing people. I mean, there's so many of them. Wearing them down is not a good idea. Send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively. A lines of shield bangers, we might be able to force their way over the narrow pass that put us in a much better position. Could be a safe option, but it depends on exactly how many are out there. Let's see, what would be... hate to admit it, says Moger, but this might be the safest option. I just wouldn't expect to see them again. He gets a strange expression on his face. I'll lead, he says. I can make sure you and the others escape. Find others, Moger, but not you. I know you will. Consider other options. Let's see what the other ones say. Right. If we can get enough of them to split off, we could handle them a lot easier. Might be worth a try. Might be worth a try. Break through the front lines and don't stop. Could work, says Moger, as long as everyone sticks to the plan and others aren't more there aren't more dredge than we expect. They make a big show of force. If we split into groups and meet up again at Schlid, we're less likely to be surrounded. Go all out there. Well, that's how we'd usually deal with a bunch of dredge. You're right, though the old methods might still be the best, and if we can win this fight on our own terms, we won't have anyone following us at all away to Grofheim. I like this, but I want someone else other than Moger to go. Moger brow froze. I'm not sure how many will be willing to go on this suicide mission, but I'll ask. He returns later with a handful of warriors, most of whom you've never seen before. They go on ahead of others, crossing the land bridge with the battle cries. You begin your approach, but before their whole attention has been drawn, more Varl have been felled. Fight, you shout as they turn towards you and the rest of the caravan. Well, that didn't work. Alright. Yeah, right. We's gonna die. We's gonna die. I don't know, depending on how many there are, we have to see if my tactic of whittling down their armor is the best way to go. These guys can summon more, can't they? Oh, there's one here too. I see. Huh. Okay, that's like a weird sort of... Oh, he can't be moved? You can be moved there. Aha! Okay. But why is Luden... These guys can be backed up a little bit. There. I want to sort of have like a pincer. Let's try that. Okay. So... Sundering Impact added strength and armor damage to target adjacent enemies. Rank 1, 100% to hit strength plus 1. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got 21. Let's bring that down as much as possible. Ow. Battering ram. There you go. Back that up, please. I can't get him into combat, but that's fine. At least bring him close enough. There we go. I don't think I can hit, can I? No. No. Me wait. Oh, why the hell did you guys go? Alright, well, I'm not going to argue why you went here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to impale you, because I love that move. Yeah, back up. Ooh. Gonna bring down their armor as much as possible so that we can actually hurt them when we hit them. Ah, that's good. Nice, nice, nice. Like that. I can't... Oh. 8. Oh, so close. But actually, no, that's a good thing. We'll do it. So the next person that attacks him should be able to kill him. Get this guy like this. Ow. Hack on. Survive, please. Put this guy in between, because I really don't want that other guy to interfere. We're actually going to send him that way. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pas bon, pas bon. Actually, that works. I believe I can do that. Yeah. Very worth it. Okay, Warhawk action. Luden, move up. Please impale this guy. Good. Ooh, oh wow, he went down fast. Okay. Yeah, go like that. And yes, please. Ooh. Ouchie. You can go here. Hey, hack on. You're gonna have to wait though, unfortunately. I saw, unfortunately. Yep. It's not always a good thing. Wow, that damage though. What? 9. Okay, there we go. Looting my man. Impale that sucker, please. Boom. Duh, yeah, love it. Oh yeah, I didn't think he would survive that. And he did not, so that's good. I would like you to have the ability to go forward, please. Because you do a lot of shield damage. Oh, wait. Yes. That was weird, but I want that ability. Oh, I need to bring down his armor. There we go. I need my hits to hit harder. This might be a losing way to play. I don't know yet. Does have a lot of health, so we're gonna get armor down more. And there he goes. Hack on down. Bye bye. Oh shit. Well. On the upside. 22 though. Oh, I'm gonna lose this fight. Oh, this is too close for comfort. Oh no, okay, maybe not. I can't do another one right after this though. None of my guys are ready. Percy. Okay, Mogre too, I guess. Yeah. Actually, Percy was doing great. He barely took any damage at all. With the first wave of dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. Your worries are doing as well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious, but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. You're almost free of this nightmare. What do? Get out of here. You take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think of how many you lost. You lost to get this far with nothing but an unconscious Mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. Yeah, actually it is. That Mender is very useful. Big part of the story. I'd like to stop. Oh, I don't think I can. This is part of the storyline. Okay. God, this game is so gorgeous. I love it. Oh, we're switching back to Rook, are we? We're almost at Grofheim. Look at that. Hakon, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. Is it a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The Mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Avend. Sounds like a Mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim? No. That's the wrong way. Juno, where's she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge, we have to go back! It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Avon. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Yorunder what's happening and prepare for a bloody war, so if she is dead, I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. Avon suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you motion for some Varl to keep him onto the cart. Not what I had hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Ubin. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better. Uh-oh. I guess we're not going to Grofheim. Damn. That's so cool. Who is next? Are we going back to Rook now? Skover, yeah. Skoger, we're close. Frostfeather. I know we have to go to Arborang at some point, but... Rook, is this really necessary? Stuck outside the city walls, you've been fighting against the dredge when you have to, and moving between hiding spots when you can. If we do nothing, the people in there are going to die. You crouch near a building you know has survivors hiding inside. Dredge are making quick work of the walls. We can't keep throwing ourselves at any dredge that wander near these damn refugees. We're already here. This is the last time. Cut our losses. It's time to go. Yeah, cut our losses. Cowards. You know she doesn't mean it, probably. You've been living by the skin of your teeth for weeks and everyone is at their breaking point. We need to get everyone out of the rest house and go. Come on. Thought there were a lot more of us than this. Surveying the rest house, you're struck by how many wounded and missing clansmen there are. Only going to be less over time. We can't keep fighting off Dredge and hope they'll pass. We're not getting in that God's forsaken city, I know that. The Dredge have all been heading south, that's not an option either. Wormtoe's the only thing that makes sense. They won't follow us across the waste. If there's really no other choice, why are you so insistent about Wormtoe? I know someone there who can help us if we're lucky. Okay, get everyone up. We're going to make a run for it. Within a short time, you're ready to leave. Market? Does anybody need sleeping? No, we're all good on sleeping, we're all good on levels. These guys are much lower level than my other group. Less battle, I guess. Market. I wanted to see if I could get some supplies. Yo, I'll take it all. Right now? I'll keep 5 for now. There you go. Yeah, that's, shit. I have 0. Well, I have 1 Varl. That's a lie. Anyways, doesn't matter. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostfeather sits, heading south to and show little interest in following you into the waste. Someone else shows interest, though. From the gates of Frostfeather, a group of fighters are rushing towards you, a cart stacked high with supplies at their rear. Be ready yourself for trouble when one of them shouts, "Hold!" "We spied you leaving," says the man in the lead. "Name's Onif. These men are loyal to me. We've got no intention of staying in Frostfeather," he tells you. "But we haven't had any choice before now. Don't care where you're going. We're coming with you." Whatever is happening inside the city, it's clear these men are desperate to get out. You're not sure you trust them, but a host of experienced fighters might be worth the risk. Bunch of vultures and lunatics, says Onuf. Between the families killing each other for control, there's more bloodshed inside the walls than outside. Staying in there is a death sentence. I don't remember if Onuf is a problem or not. Yeah, I guess. We're grateful, says Onuf. Or Wunf. No, Onuf. And we've got enough food to share. He and his fighters join your caravan as you dart into the waste. You're finally free of Frostfeller, but find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows in Wormtoe is willing to help. Okay, plus 35 fighters. I mean, that's plus 10 renown, plus 30 supplies. That's good. Morale. We're at day 62. There's an achievement for making it to Arborang, I think, before for like in 120 days or some shit like that. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I don't think so. I'm resting a lot, so I prefer being healthy and alive than being dead and not near the end. So my morale's good for now. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Offer some kind of trade for the livestock. Intimidate the farmers and give them livestock. Come with us if it's not safe here. Offer some kind of trade for livestock. No big surprise. You'd be more interested in the animals than me or mine, he says, and spits. The answer is no, and I'll have these men watching you. And okay. What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. Well, that's fair. You don't attack for no reason. You can hate me all you want, but the caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The Dredge, cries a woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. Godspeed, damn, chokes Onuf, standing on one of the carts to the better view. Worse than the Dredge, that's Ekel. There's a reason we left Frostfeller. The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ekel, why would he? Starts Oddleaf. Unless he's after you, 1F. He's insane, interjects 1F. And unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races considering what to do. Outpace him, dig in for a fight, lead a charge keeping him away from the caravan. Dig in for a fight or outpace him. March, you shout, getting the yaks moving more quickly. The caravan sets a quicker pace and you hope to outrun them. It has been barely an hour before you realize it's futile. You'll never outrun them. Lead a charge. You gather 1F your allies and fighters and head into the waste, weapons drawn where the caravan won't be involved. 1F, my good friend, he says as you approach, throwing his axe on the ground. We come to parley, not fight. Why would I believe a word you say? 1F. Onuf, we're good friends. What happened? Go back to Frostfeller. What more do you want? What a pretty girl. Is she yours? I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the Dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Took my live bait, took my warriors, took one of my best men. How are you, 1F? Do they treat you well? 1F? Shove it up your ass, Ekel. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did 1F tell you? I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what I had to be done to make it in Frostfeller. The only mistake I made was you. Sorry. What was your name? Seems like something I should know by now. Rook. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe, just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? Nobody special. I'm doing my best like everyone else. The kind who does what needs to be done. We're all doing our best. What are you, their leader? Why do they all look up to you? Why do these people think you are? Who do these people think you are? You saved them? You're a hero? Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Ekel? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostfeller is done. I can't survive there, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners if that's what it takes. Echo looks down at the ground, and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word any more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make. Oh well. We need fighters. Do you fight the dredge like the rest of us? You fight for everyone now, not just yourselves. And if you even look the wrong way at a single man, woman, or child in this caravan, there will be no hesitation about killing you on the spot. You do us a greater honor than I had hoped, Rook. These people are right to follow you. You'll have no trouble from us. I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. The caravan eyes them suspiciously, but they try to fit in. Following your orders, do you expect to hear complaints about this? Things are definitely becoming complicated. Yep. We're all a happy family of, like, losers. Man, we are running out of food, guys. Is that a village or something? Yeah, it is something. That's another godstone? Okay. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently, they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. Accept their offer, ask what this tribute involves, politely decline and move on. Ooh, ask what this tribute involves. Gullenfury? One says, showing you a golden liquid in the silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like a sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth that it's a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. Ooh. Not surprising you find no takers. You wonder how devoted you'd have to go. Yeah. Nobody can really agree on what Radomir looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Godstone Radomir. Okay, I need to stop at a fucking village soon. Oh, nice. There's vultures circling, I guess. This place is, we went from a forest, now we're in mountains, sort of a tundra mountainy scape. This is just amazing. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time you look back, Oddleaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tag the birds once or twice. Get lost, no dead down here, she shouts, to nobody in particular. First person to knock one out of the sky gets their wish granted. You announce several of the caravan. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport of turning around morale. Oh, and turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of Oddleaf's blue-feathered arrows brings down a bird. You know, says Oddleaf, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in their eyes she's excited. She's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them on how to fight. Encourage Oddleaf to train the women to... Yeah, man. We can always use more fighters, you tell Oddleaf. If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Oddleaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the other women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Is that food? Oh, man. Normal morale, not good. We can camp. I think we need to camp a little bit. Oh, is that Mogan or Hogan? Hogan. Just take it easy for a while, people are noticing. Oh, they've noticed. They've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily and you want me to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields, you understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mogun. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids, now I'm supposed to settle down too? Yeah, what happened to? The two brothers climb up as you approach. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mogan. Hogan departs, leaving Mogan looking awkward. What brings you around? Just heard yelling and came to check. You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scars. Forget it. Listen, all this death. Every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world just tilling soil. Half the world just tilling soil till they keel over. What kind of life is that? You're lucky you could go your life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all this. I'm not sure I agree. I get what you're saying. Between us, I agree. I get what you're saying. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods, eating nuts and appreciating leaves or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick? Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for Alette, promise you that, or Oddleaf, all yours. Appreciated, Mogan. You depart, unsure whether your opinion of Mogan changed for the better or worse. You really didn't need to tell me that. It's completely unnecessary, but thank you. Okay, now I have Echo. I definitely don't want my... this is my range group, though. I don't really want my... What is he exactly? A grudge wielder. What a great name. A backbiter, really? Oh, he's a catamite then, I guess. The names for the classes are so funky. Okay. I want to rest a bit to bring morale up. Okay. Then we're going to leave. I know I'm running so low on supplies. I don't know what we're going to do, but I need to have a bit more morale. The sounds of skirmish alert you to the Varl surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is about to respond when a man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Let us hear what the Varl has to say. The Varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied, now he's dead." "Lies," shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward." The men wildly attack the Varl, who deflect them well enough, but you're uncertain of how long you can keep it up. Defend the Varl. Ivor, you say? We could use any Varl with a good sword arm, couldn't we? He nods, readying his weapon. The men immediately back off, the prospect of fighting your entire army suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Varl turns towards you. Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Varl. He falls in line with the others and you return to travel. Okay. +1 Varl. Awesome. Moral. Alright, nice. That brings my morale up. Food down, though, unfortunately. We're getting close to a wooded area. Still no city, though. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Make a thorough search for the lost clansmen, ask volunteers to scout the immediate area, make a bonfire, and wait for the missing members to return. Plenty of volunteers step forward and you send them in each direction from the predetermined amount of time. The scouts return mostly empty-handed and family members plead for more time to search. Collect what you can for burning, you shout to everyone. We'll wait for the lost to find our beacon. Unfortunately, there is no significant amount of dry wood in the attempt to get a fire going are unsuccessful. Eventually, you realize that nobody else is coming and return to the trail. Okay. I tried. I know. We should rest and camp to recover morale. We did. I know my morale is low. I gotta bring the morale up. Gotta rest here, definitely. The Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Kermer. Oh, I remember Kermer from Spottercat's playthrough. Kermer. Well, I'll be damned. Kermer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings you, Ingvar, to Wormtow? With his very own village of humans. Bad news, dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the mead house. As you follow the old Varl into the meager town, you catch him quietly saying, if it were anyone else. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north to find out what happened at Blotzbalker. Blotzbalker. Something we should go to Grofheim instead. I have it on good authority. Grofheim is not where you want to go, sir. Take my word for that. I was there just recently with a group of Varl, and it is not a nice place right now. Sorry guys, my remote cable is like fucking up. I just want to retighten it, or reset it up so that it doesn't piss me off. There we go. Alright. Something we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd say I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a rural town. Most of us take care of ourselves. We've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Kermer's call. I won't be long before dredge are here, though, too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Urander what's going on. Who's Urander? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Ingvar. Where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north, but I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if your under won't listen to a tired old var like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They'll listen to Ivor. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Ingvar. I like that. I like his name. Kermer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. I'm not gonna pry. Ingvar doesn't want to talk about who he is. That's not up to me to like. Yeah, I take it all. I need it. I don't know how long we've gone. That's horrible to say. None of my guys can need to be upgraded though right now, so. Rest. Okay. What are we at now? Good morale. Excellent. Let's go to maps. So basically I'm not that far from Grofheim. Where's Arborang? Like, I'm trying to remember. Is there a... Oh, yeah. Like, I remember that we end up having to go to Arborang. I don't know if it's in this one or it's in the next one. Like, their world is so detailed and cool. Arborang, it's over here. Really? We literally go from Grofheim to Arborang? That's some craziness right there. Okay. I don't think there's anything left for me to buy. I think I took it all. Yeah, I don't have anything anyways. Okay, let's go. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Kermer, but nothing's worse than crossing the waste, I imagine. If there's any way we might be safe from Dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Plus 63 barrel, nice. That's gonna end supplies, but that is going to eat a lot of supplies. Okay, fantastic. The game tells me when it's time to sing. A woman's stifled screams fail to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. I mean, I'd love to do this, but that brings, like, I don't know if other people would like that. You discreetly make your way to the family's tent amidst cheerful clansmen. You give your most heartfelt congratulations to the parents, telling them how strong the young boy looks. The mother cries and the father thanks you repeatedly. There you go. Yeah, plus 5 renown. So even your actions with your clansmen give you renown. This game is really, really cool. Like, it has a lot of neat little mini systems that are not too complicated that you can really play with. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says, as we are poor farmers down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man says. Mean houses are confusing. Never know when you've drank your share. The woman hits him again and says, we've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you out there. We are so much more than... The man stops as the woman glares at him. He nods and they shuffle away quietly. It takes until camp to set up to notice that a few of your supplies have gone missing. Of course. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. Ask her what's going on. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Eckel a lot. This gets your attention. He told me how he and one F are kin. Eckel had a sister who married one F, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since. But then one F left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. I can't confirm that. Don't trust that man. I don't, says Alette. I'm not surprised, you know. I don't go alone. I always bring one Oddleaf with me. She stalks off back to camp. At least with one F there, you feel a little bit better about things. Oddleaf. Oh, okay, another Godstone. The Godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out from the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling waste being filled with water at one time, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in the caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he said, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another, hiding in the snow. And then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us lucky over here. And before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shiny scales. Let the caravan take their time. By the end of the second day, the scavenger hunt still continues unabated, and even you are starting to feel something in the back of your mind like you need to have one of those scales. You shake it off, uncertain whether to get the caravan out of here. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold of their mind. When you call to leave is met with open aggression. Ivor helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. Sorry guys, but we are low on shit. Normal morale. Oddleaf calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of different age and experiences line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of the men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge, the other man agrees in the chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Encourage Oddleaf to train even more archers. To be honest, says Oddleaf, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. The men continue to complain. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Yeah. Fuck y'all, bitches. Oh, morale decline. Up ahead, a scout shouts, some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure, but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you overhear several families begin unpacking. We sleep in comfort tonight. Keep everyone back until we're certain. So several volunteers search the building with weapons drawn. Just as they are announcing an all clear, a Varl leans against a support which gives way, and a third of the structure crumbles. Luckily, no one is injured, but you leave the crumbling building behind. Yes, we do. But I am going to... we're still at normal morale? Okay. For now. As soon as it goes down, I'm going to camp. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off in the distance. Get down there, barks Kermer. Are we heading? Wait, I don't see them. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Ah, yay. Dredge line in the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick count. There must be 161 of them. You have 100... Oh, wait, that's two forces. Like, definitely formations, but... You start rallying your forces and gather your allies to preparing for enter the fray. Who's my party? Well, how do I have Fizzalt? Did I leave Fizzalt behind anywhere? I don't remember. But I definitely want another Varl, that's for damn sure. I'm gonna put Fizzalt instead of Alet, I think. What are you? A war leader. You're not super amazing. Ekel is a grudge wielder. He's pretty resistant though. I love having Trigby. Yeah, like that. What? No. Yeah. Okay, now did I want to get rid of... I need to level some other people, that's why. I think Ekel instead of... Alet. And then let's check my items. Remove. Give to Oddleaf. There we go. And this I can't give to anybody because nobody has 5, so we good. Okay. Yes, we are ready for battle. Let's try this. Let's do this! It's gonna be a big one, I have a feeling. Or maybe not. I mean, we actually outnumber them for once in this war. Okay, but not on this particular battlefield, which is the weirdest thing ever. You're good there. I figured they would do that. don't... I don't like where this is going at all. Ooh, fuck me. I haven't been able to use his ability yet, which is something really not good. I don't think we're making out of this one. One does one strength damage and knockback damage to all units adjacent to target. Useless. Okay. No, not this. Oh, that's not quite what I thought it was going to be. Oh shit, he can't do anything right now. Okay, well, we're just going to move him here for now. No. Bye. Ooh, ow. Ooh! Thanks for hitting Rook, though, seriously. Oh, wait, him, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bye. Ooh! Ow! Oh, Rook, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry, Budsky. Yep. Take one of these. Ooh! Oh wow, she gets one shot? That's not cool. Yo, yeah, not Trigby, bro. Man, my guys just go down so fucking hard, man. I love Trigby, man. And you're gonna move 2 spaces. Oh, no, you're not even gonna have time because I'm gonna fuck your shit right now. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You can take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately, but on the other hand, chasing them... No. Pull back before they regroup. The dredge give you a wide berth and scatter into the distance. Oh, I can go walking. I'm gonna finish playing in like, I don't know, maybe 4 and go. Or at 4 and go. Isn't this a damn curiosity? This is the 2nd time I've been sent to find a Varl who is heading my direction with humans in tow. What are Dredge doing up here? Gods, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. You're under is in Einertoft. Einertoft now. They sent me to gather Kermer and the rest from Wormtoe. When we ran across a bunch of slag, and that's a lot more where they came from. And there's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the Varl you got, Kermer? What have you been doing? Eating each other? And then he went to Blosterballerk. Blocker. Blotsbalker. That's not easy to say. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Wagner's dead. Slag on our heels. The Varl you sent up north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Einertoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Fazal takes a long moment to look out over the caravan of men, women, and children behind you. Not them. What do you mean, not them? We have saved your ass. We just saved your ass. We just saved your ass. Little one, you have no idea how many slag I've butchered in the last few weeks. I don't get in fights I can't win. That includes men who invite themselves into Einertoft. Damn, Fazal, who cares about that? One of the depths happened at Grofheim. Before Fazal could reply, a low rumble grabs her attention, growing louder by the moment. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn to Grofheim's direction. As the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into crackling and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shouts Fazal, taking off towards Einertoft. Don't stop until you reach Hatterborg. Oh shit, the mountains are crackling in the back. Oh, there it is. The World Serpent. Or whatever they call it, but Jörmungandr. We are definitely moving faster. There's another godstone there. This is obviously all cinematic because there's no food being eaten. Well, I want to go for my walk. It's beautiful out. It's 25 degrees too. Man, we have 6 days of rations. I have to go pee just a second. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, you reach the godstone of Haderborg, which is teeming with Varl, who want to know what is happening. Others busily mend makeshift defenses set up around the godstone of Haderborg, creator of the Varl. Oh, cool. Hold up, pants Fezald between long gasps of air. We're going to have a talk. You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up then. Move on. Rest up then move on. A mountain just sank into the earth, and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einertoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl. In the other, an army of dredge and whatever caused that earthquake, or that quake. Einertoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Fezalt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprise suddenly flashes across Fezalt's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. Kermer, I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einertoft. The humans come with me. All of them. Fezalt glances between Ivor and Kermer before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivor, who are you? Some other time, Rook. I love that he's like some cool, like, legend or something. Sorry, water. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that massive chasms open with where the earth split. Let's see what other news I can pick up. Morale improves. You get a lot of unfriendly looks from the Varl. They're not the sort of to warm up to humans, having probably spent most of their lives in the north. All you learn is that they're very distressed about losing Grofheim, their capital. Einertoft comes off as a last-ditch effort. Suddenly there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake or whatever caused it has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagine possible. In their midst is a towering giant of a dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving the Godstone behind. Man, that's not a lot of supplies. Godstone Hatterborg. I called this thing a Mender, hoping I would have like some more inkling as to what Menders do, but we haven't even talked to the damn Mender yet, except for a little bit. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws. You hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches you, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivation. You consider what you want to do. Offer no food, but inform them of the dredge. Ask them how they came to be here. Fight with us and earn your food. The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later that you discover they vanish along with a sizable portion of your supplies. Of course. Oh, wow. Sizable. Yes. Sorry, I was trying to be nice. Assholes. I have a little bit of stuff. Ivor tells you, "We can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Bura Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave." Oh, fuck. Dad says, a lad appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparation instead of realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Einertoft. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. We are definitely going to rest. Fuck. Oh, man. Okay, good. That's it on supplies. Let's see what I can buy. Not much. I don't have anything. Sorry, guys. Man, this one's the harder of the two. The harder of the two parties, this one, definitely. Who is telling the story? Is that supposed to be Rook later on? Oh, I like the way it's built in like this in the mountain. I love this. It's so gorgeous. The art style is so amazing. They should make more games like this. Maybe with different combat systems. All these warriors, another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I have seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there ever once was. Kermer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. It looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a Mender too. Prince Ludin is here? From Arborang? In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Ingvar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while we're here. While you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. You're under. Won't be happy. You're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. There's nobody to talk to. Arborang. From humble beginnings to eventual seat of power for the king, Arborang is the most populated and condensed city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths of the weaving power of the weaving power of menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls to the city. Huh. Alright everybody, I'm going to end this session here today because I really want to go out and walk before it's too late, too dark, and it starts raining again. So I want to thank you all for stopping by, and I want to thank you all for watching, if you do watch, especially if you watch till the end. If you like the video, please do hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. It also helps the channel, and it helps the little YouTube robots with their algorithm. If you enjoy the content, please do subscribe to the channel. I do stream almost every day, usually around this time, for 2 to 4 hours depending on how I feel. This one's a little bit short because I do want to go exercise. So thank you very much for stopping by, and I will see you all next time. Jofo out.